Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Salty Barrel Podcast. I'm your host, Jero Normal,
And as usual, I'm your co-host, Peachman.
and today is finally the day.
Which is...
Come on, man, you know the day.
Yeah, no, I know what day. I mean, it's not exactly...
the day where we discuss the trailer. The trailer finally came out for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yep, Netflix. Honestly, it was pretty good. Like, I can't wait to get into it. But I guess before we do it, some small talk. Because we always... Sometimes we always rush like straight to the topic.
Yeah, of course, you always have the interesting stories.
I mean, don't you have any?
No?
It's okay.
Well, sometimes I do.
Alright, I guess think of something while I... Oh, no, you do. Remember your appointment?
Meh.
You can decide to tell that if you want. I'll start with mine. So I was basically on a trip. I went to Delaware. So if you guys didn't already discover, we're on like I'm pretty sure the east side of America. So we had a nice trip. I saw my granddad. We just did some normal things. It's nice being out in the countryside. You know, some normal stuff. And I decided to show my mom one of my podcast episodes. Let's just say she gave me a look.
It was the Afterlife episode.
Yeah, it was the Afterlife episode, and it was funny because it's like, okay, it's starting out pretty good, a little awkward, but that's us. And then it was like, do you know what we're talking about? I'm like, I don't know goldfish. And I'm just like cringe, like, oh, the entire time.
I don't know, goldfish. You sound like
I don't
a
know.
hip-hop black guy from the 80s.
I don't know fucking goldfish. But basically we went there, we had like a nice buffet, it was pretty good. I will say if anyone ever stops in Delaware, there's a diner called Stargate Diner. You really got to go. It's honestly it's great. It's great in the morning. They give you like $8 for a buffet. And you get any type of breakfast there like in the thing. It's pretty good. One of the reasons why I mainly go down there, obviously for my granddad too. And I want to move on to the second thing I was going to tell you about. But first, you going to tell your thing or just
Maybe a little bit.
All right, like right now or later?
Right now, I guess, just to get it out the way.
All right.
Nothing really funny happened.
Oh, it's gonna be
that much.
It's gonna be funny to
but-
me.
The picture.
I was more talking about. I mean, yeah, that too. Go ahead.
Well, recently I had to go to the dentist just to get a fucking CAT scan.
So no dogs?
No dog. I don't have a dog.
I know.
That's about it. It was for preparation to get my back teeth taken out. So the next time I go to the dentist.
Yeah, Jerno's got to get his wisdom teeth pulled. This is gonna be fun. While he was there,
on my way back from that, I stopped in a mall and my mom wanted to take a picture of me by this huge Christmas tree, and the picture just looked horrible.
I mean, we can't show it because he doesn't want to be on camera. I wish we could, but we
Let's
won't.
just say I looked like Littlefoot from the Land Before Time.
He looked like fucking kind of tannish Slender Man. He looks so stupid. Okay, I guess, and then that was it. Then wasn't there some
Yeah, and before my mom suggested to take a picture of me in front of the tree, there was this one guy that randomly just walked up to me and he was showing me his phone. I wasn't sure what he was trying to do.
He was like showing you an NFT.
He was mumbling. I couldn't really understand him that much.
Yeah.
But turned out he wanted me to take a picture of him in front of the tree. So we did.
Right.
And he was happy for that.
But then that's how.
But then he also he tried sitting in the chair in front of the tree, like the Santa kind of chair. I guess.
It was like pretty much in a mall.
And the guards were like, "Buddy, don't do that."
The guards? You mean who calls the security?
The security, whatever.
Yeah, it was like, don't do that. And then when he was getting his picture taken from his mom, because after he saw that, the dude was just like, oh, I'm getting in another photo. And then after he realized, he looks away awkwardly. And it's just funny because he's looking away like he's like avoiding Geronimo. And I find it funny because it looks like Slender Man is chasing a black man in the mall. He's trying to run away. He's just like trying to avoid eye contact with Slender.
We have a way of making ourselves look bad.
I know. I mean, we look pretty good. It was just a bad photo. But now the final thing I want to discuss, which does involve Avatar before we move on to the actual trailer, I'm not wasting time, is I saw a YouTube short, and I forgot like the actual details, but I have to ask you, who would win, Batman or Aang? I saw this in a YouTube short.
Well, god damn it.
Yeah, because
I love Batman, but at the same time,
because people were saying, well, Batman only has one form while Aang has like 4 or 5 forms. And somebody said, yeah, he has like a bloodlust form. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's his avatar form and his,
I mean, it depends how prepared Batman is, but then again, he's always prepared.
Yeah, let's say prep time. So we'll give him...
So if Batman is like maximally prepared, this is going to be a minor problem for Aang.
Oh, no, he's 112, remember?
Yeah.
All right.
Which is why it's only a minor problem.
I'm not going to lie, I'd still say Batman.
Yeah, I say Batman as well.
I'm assuming this is in Gotham or I don't know.
Why would Aang be in Gotham?
I don't know, because it's always, like, to me, when it comes to those battles, it's always the environment that counts for me. Like, if they were in, like, a plain white room, yeah, Aang would probably win. But, if it was, like, rooftops, maybe, like, the hills or mountains, yeah, Batman could win. They both glide. But I guess since we both say Batman so much for loving Avatar, but...
Here's another detail. Imagine Aang in the Avatar state fighting Batman.
In his Beyond suit, maybe? Like, imagine Prime Batman in a Beyond suit.
Well, I was just thinking more of the traditional Batman, like from Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, no, I get that. But as much as we love Batman, we do have to move on to the Avatar trailer, which we have.
You and your goddamn hypotheticals.
I'm just saying, people may not like my opinion. So.
Okay, so I know I'm gonna have a lot of detailed opinions on this. So, what are your thoughts on it?
What? I was hoping you to go first. Okay. I really like the trailer, like, a lot. It's like really good. Because you saw like season 1 Zuko and Iroh. Like, Iroh looks fucking amazing. Like, so fucking good. I didn't like Mr. Prince Charming like Sokka at the beginning. Like, Katara looks good. Like the graphics, the animation looks amazing. I like what they did with the Earth. Like, I almost said Earth. It's Earth Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
I almost said Earth Nation. But here's the thing, it looks too good. It's like, it's so good, it's probably bad. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean. Like, you know how some people, when they see a movie, they're like, "Oh, that's so bad that it's good."
Right.
It's kind of trying to be bad, and therefore it is good.
Like Twilight?
But yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
And some of the old Godzilla movies.
Right.
But with some movies, they're trying to be really good, but because your expectation is so high, and because they present themselves that way, they end up being terrible.
Speaking of high, I'm high on life after I saw Suki's actress, which I'm pretty sure she's like above 18. It was Ty Lee's actress. She looked good. She, like, the painting, like the face painting, the outfits.
Well, Suki was in this. Ty Lee didn't show up in the trailer.
Well, yeah, I know that. That's fine because it's season 1. But I was just saying, Suki kind of looked amazing. All the characters fit perfectly in that trailer. The only thing is, people may hate me for this. I kind of like the old Aang in the M. Night Shyamalan a bit more.
Oh no.
A little bit. A little bit. He's too Asian.
He's too Asian.
Like he looks more like an 8-year-old than a 12-year-old. If you know what I mean.
Now there are so many things I want to say right now, but I want to take them one by one.
Okay.
So, but before we get to Prince Charming Sokka, because I do have something to say about that.
you feel like it's like I don't know why I want to see season 3 beard Sokka at the begining for some reason.
No.
I want to see him
No.
with a shadow. I want to see him with a 5 o'clock shadow.
No.
Why?
Only Batman.
But I actually think it would look good.
No.
Oh my god.
I mean, maybe Zuko. Okay, not Zuko.
What?
But
Zuko, imagine Zuko with imagine Zuko actor, like he has his normal hair, but he has like a fucking goatee.
he has 2 ponytails.
Yeah, 2 ponytails, a goatee, and like I love mom tattoo. Like
It's like that SpongeBob episode.
wow. I was hoping for it to be on his arm, but I guess it would be on his chest.
I had nails for breakfast without any milk.
Right this way, sir.
But, so, my opinion on the trailer... Jesus, it took this fucking long.
Hey, I got my part done. Now it's your turn.
So my opinion on the trailer is that it's pretty good, but
That's all we say.
when before I saw the trailer, I was just preparing myself. Like, what if this is cringe? Because I don't want my expectations to be too high. And then when I finally did see the trailer, I did cringe at some parts,
Sokka.
but after seeing the trailer multiple times, I'm more okay with certain scenes in it. So to start off with, when it shows the Fire Nation attacking the Air Temple flashback
Yeah.
in the beginning of the trailer, that's a nice detail that they're adding to this show. The flashback early on.
I'm gonna be honest. I almost
But-
forgot everything about the show, so you got all the details.
The CGI looks pretty good.
That's actually
Like, even for Netflix, the CGI looks pretty good.
well. That's actually the thing I wanted to comment on.
But-
That's yeah.
At the same time, there are some parts of the trailer where the CGI didn't look as good as I wanted it to be. But
Well, no. Here's the thing.
I can't judge them too hard because it's Netflix.
Well, that's the thing. I'm judging it because it is Netflix. Because when I was like, I loved the way it looked. It looked super amazing. But when I saw Appa flying in the clouds and just saw how he looked, and I mean, it looked pretty good. But it just screamed Netflix at me. And I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, Netflix has a thing for ruining stuff. Come on, you have to admit, Wednesday is not Wednesday. Every other thing is, it just doesn't. It feels like an alternate universe, not like a reboot. It's like, oh, for some reason, we're gonna have some more gay sex in here for some reason. Maybe some 12-year-old like. No offense, I'm being serious. They even said they might show some stuff in there.
Yeah, there are rumors about that. We'll have to see.
Yeah, let's hope not. Yeah.
I think Appa looked pretty good, but we'll get to that in a second.
No, like I said, I liked it, but it looked too good. It's like, oh, if this was a movie trailer, then I would clap and say splendid. But when you see it for like Netflix, it's like it feels like it's too good to be true. It's because a movie takes like practical years of production.
Well, I heard that this live-action version had the same budget as Game of Thrones, which would explain why Appa looks so damn good. Because normally Netflix wouldn't really have as good special effects like that.
I mean,
But they put a lot into
so does
this.
Momo. Momo looks amazing too. My problem is
Well, when I first saw Momo in the trailer, when I was first watching the trailer and I saw Momo at the end, I kind of cringed because I thought Appa looked amazing, and then seeing Momo, it looked kind of weird.
for me with
I was like, Momo, more like Mono.
For Momo, it was like that one looked way too much more CGI than Appa. Appa kind of looked a bit more realistic in a way. I still have a few complaints about them, and this is what my complaint is. They look like fucking stuffed animals. They look like something I would get from Build the Bear Workshop. Cause I literally had stuffed animals that with that much fur. Like I had like a pillow pet that I would sleep on, and it looks like just the fur of that animation. It just looks like I don't know. It just doesn't look right. I feel like people put too much effort in the way how animals look. Cause I don't. A lot of animals don't have that amazing type of fur. It's like it's too good looking, almost as if it's from like a fourth dimension perspective.
Well, it's not a real world; it's a fantasy world.
I get that, but even with like CGI other animals and other things, when they kind of use like sort of real life animals, it just doesn't like. It's just like you could say, "Oh, that's obviously CGI," no matter what. Like there's some they're able to pull up some good things from like animal movies, but I don't know. Plus, I gotta imagine that's super fucking awkward for the actors. You're like, it's like Appa, come on, as they're looking at a green screen.
Yeah. So one other thing about this trailer is that there's only talking from one character, which is Monkey Gyatso. I think it's Monkey Gyatso in the background. And
Sure, it's not.
We don't hear anyone else talking in the trailer.
You sure it's not? That wasn't Iroh?
No, I'm pretty sure that wasn't Iroh.
Because Iroh's not gonna sound like the same in the show.
Well, yeah, I know, but I heard the voice of the actor that's playing Iroh on a different show.
I don't know why. I kind of wish they did that. So you saw the series trailer. It's like, oh, that's super amazing. Like he talks super cool. But then I just imagined like Iroh's just like, Zuko, the Avatar is back. Like in his classic fucking like. I just want them to redub the original Iroh.
I know what you mean.
They keep everyone else the same except for Iroh. I wish that would happen. Fucking, like trailer is about to end. Zuko, still no bitches. Do. Shows the flag at the end. You need some Jasmine Lean, Zuko.
Maybe they should make you the actor for Iroh instead. Maybe they should just do reshoots.
I can't. Yeah, I totally sound like him.
Zuko, I've converted to Islam.
What the fuck are you talking about, Uncle?
You get no bitch. Okay. So the CGI is all right.
It's okay for Netflix, pretty much.
We haven't heard the voices of any of the characters except probably Monkey Gyatso.
Right. But we have heard the actors talk off screen when interviewing.
Right.
All right.
And off screen, from what I've heard of the actors, they sound fine.
Yeah.
But I still feel like in the scenes they have to change their voices a little bit.
Oh, obviously.
Trying.
I'm sorry. I just thought about one more thing with Iroh.
Like, Sokka. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I just thought of one more thing with Iroh. Does he still look too young for the role in a way? I don't know if that's because he's Asian. I'm being serious. Like, I get it. It's because the animation was, but I feel like he still looks way too young for his role a little bit. I mean, Zuko fits his. Sokka, I'll come back to you on that one. Aang, also come back to you on that one. Katara, pretty good. Suki, great. But just Iroh and Aang. I mean, Aang looks, I guess he's supposed to look like a 12-year-old, but he looks like he's 10. And Iroh looks like he's like in his like late 50s. Like he did some great yoga and cardio, man. Just fucking.
I mean, they're gonna have to have a guy that plays Iroh that's able to work out in
Yep.
season 3. So,
Yeah, I was about to say.
so they can't get like a 90-year-old guy.
Yeah, he's like.
He's just not going to be able to become a buff monk like he was.
I don't remember Iroh carrying a cane in the show. Oh, I think he legit needs that.
But anyway, speaking of the characters themselves, the
Yeah.
first characters we see in the trailer are Sokka and Katara,
Obviously.
also known as Prince Charming.
It's funny because it's like we say Prince Charming, and I almost said Prince Zuko.
Yeah.
I guess you could say he's Prince Zuko. No.
Now Katara looks pretty good,
Yeah, she looks amazing. In a normal way. Yeah.
but with Sokka, is it weird to say that he almost looks like the Shyamalan version?
I
A
mean,
little bit.
I feel. Here's the problem. I actually think the Shyamalan version of Sokka looks a little bit better.
Now hold on.
Now-
we're gonna fight.
Now, before this happens, I will admit there is one problem with him. He looks. I like the Shyamalan a bit more, but another time, he looks like a fucking elf from Lord of the Rings. Like, tell me I'm wrong. He looks like a dark elf from Lord
What's
of
up
the
with
Rings.
that jawline?
I'm sorry, yeah, just the jawline. It's.
Just the crimson shit.
I literally think. I keep thinking, is that the guy from fucking Twilight, the werewolf? I keep thinking that.
I can just imagine everyone on Twitter. He's too white.
Oh my god. Look, if somebody's gonna complain, like one of the characters are like part Hawaiian, he's like, that's offensive. Look, I'm native. I don't care. I don't care if you guys are on my land.
It's also kind of funny because Sokka is kind of meant to be the character that's supposed to piss off Twitter.
Yeah. So that means we're supposed to support him, right?
I mean, we're supposed to support him.
Right,
because
right.
we like the show.
It's like it's like I'm not blaming him because he like the way he looks. He looks great, but it's just a little weird for, obviously, just it's because we keep expecting perfection, which we obviously can't get. That was probably the best they could do with somebody with that amount of skill and all that other stuff when it came to acting. Plus, if Twitter is going after this man for looking too white, despite the fact he's literally Asian, we will defend him.
He wasn't Asian.
Yeah, and
I mean, in this version, he's not.
well,
Well, actually, even in the original version, the Water Tribe people weren't like Asian.
yeah, they were native.
They were like a mix of Native and Inuit. Like, obviously, America didn't exist.
I
But-
just want to say, as me and him have native in us, we are defending them. We don't care.
As something percent Native Americans ourselves, we hereby grant these actors and actresses to culturally appropriate Native
Yes.
culture as much as they want.
Same for kids on Halloween. Anybody
Yeah,
can
definitely on
anybody
Halloween.
can appropriate it. Now,
By the way, speaking of Halloween, I'm just gonna make this point quick.
yeah,
But we were gonna make a Halloween episode,
right.
but we were just too lazy.
We got lazy, and it's because I'm constantly working my ass off. 'Cause I work in a warehouse where around this time we ship things, and all you fuckers on Black Friday and every other thing keeps ordering shit. Stop ordering things. If it wasn't for you guys, I would actually be able to do more episodes. The funny thing is, my job is probably going to relate to Avatar because when it comes out, it's going to ship straight to DVD.
But anyways,
the next thing, the other characters that we saw after.
Well, before we move on,
Yeah.
so Sokka and Katara are definitely just gonna have regular eye colors,
Right.
no blue eyes, because that would probably look weird in live action.
Yeah, and plus, no offense, Asian people, blue eyes do not look good on you.
Yeah.
Same with just anybody with black hair does not look good on. Hate to admit it.
Well, some people with dark skin kind of look good with blue eyes, but at the same time, they look like they're from another world.
Yeah, like once again, as a
They look too good.
I want to make another point. As a blue-eyed person, they have permission to appropriate the idea of having blue eyes and not mocking, like being completely relatable to the show.
We have to just keep giving permission
Yeah.
every time we see something that's
Yeah.
weird.
I was gonna say in my black-eyed friend, but you're technically Hazel. I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
Well, my eyes are hazel.
Yeah, so also if
My
anybody
eyes are like hazel grayish.
does Zuko have hazel eyes?
Well, in the original show, he had orangey type
Yeah.
of eyes, like most people in the Fire Nation.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll have to say anybody with hazel eyes, he appropriates it and says you have permission. So Twitter, shut up.
But in this new version, I think he has like the typical type of Asian eyes, like
Asian.
look, or not trying to be
Ah, yes, the classic coin slaughters.
like dark brown, blackish, that kind type of
Yeah,
color.
coin slot. the
We're
coin.
gonna be canceled.
Man, I'm already canceled. Do you have any Asian in you?
No.
Damn it.
Did
One
you?
of my friends appropriates and approves some Asian guy I probably met on Tinder or something. Watch it.
Okay, enough about Tinder.
Not
More about Avatar.
Not Tinder. What's social media? We'll just say some social media platform. Why fucking Tinder? Anyway, yeah, Avatar.
Imagine the Avatar universe has Tinder.
I bet they're gonna do that. I feel like they're gonna make AI Avatar memes where like they put them in an avatar like little room and then AI generates whatever the fuck they say.
Just imagine the trailer is showing this version of Avatar looking so much like the original, and then when you finally watch it, they're all carrying cell phones and Ba Sing Se and Omashu.
You know what's funny? I was kind of imagining that in some sort of way, like, I find it funny because I know it's a show, but I feel like in the live action, I'm gonna see some fucking weird Arabian swords,
You know what? You might act it.
like the things from like Indiana Jones, those guys.
Well, actually, there kind of were those Arabian type of swords in the original show. Because remember the Blue Spirit?
Yeah, I got that.
He had the double swords, and they looked like pirate swords.
I mean, yeah, I feel like,
Is-
but they nailed it in the show because the characters. But I feel like if you give it to any generic Fire Nation guy or something, I feel like it's just gonna be a bunch of red bandits trying to run after somebody. Yeah. Speaking of, yeah.
Anyways, do you think Katara's not dark enough?
No, she's appropriate. She's perfectly fine. But I will say, I am curious if there's going to be more generic Fire Nation people actually talking in the show. Because obviously they never talked, but it would be cool to see some more, helmetless Fire Nation people.
Yeah, all the Fire Nation soldiers kind of look like shredders.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, obviously keep them on for the majority of the show, but it probably would be nice to see a few helmetless.
They just have the headless horseman.
Yeah, it's like, all right, for this next script, we're actually gonna have to get an axe. He's like, I don't remember throwing an axe in the show. He's like, no, just hold still for a second. All right, now everybody get the puppet strings.
It's weird because this version is trying to be a bit more realistic and I guess less goofy. So the Fire Nation soldiers look more intimidating.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of shredders from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And you know how in the original show there's like these goofy scenes like near the end where they fall out of the airship
Yeah.
and the
Not
one guy's
really.
like, "Happy birthday."
The other thing is, obviously, we have a long way to go. It's not even out yet. But I wonder who's going to be the actor for, like, if they even have it, if they stay the same plot line. And I don't know the show, obviously. Who's going to be the actor for the big guy in the Fire Nation prison? What's his name?
Big guy. Oh, Sparky Boom Man.
Was that actually his name?
Well, he had different names. That was one of the names. I'm trying to remember the other name.
Because he.
Oh wait, are you referring to the guy with the middle eye, the third eye, or a different guy?
The guy who was also in the prison who wanted out. So he like hurt.
Oh, you mean the guy that was like riot?
Yes, pretty much riot.
Like he just lifts the guy up and
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's start a riot.
Well, we have a long way to go for that because that's season 3.
I swore he had a name though, didn't he?
I don't remember his name.
I would like to see him because even though that I like the character despite the fact he wasn't important, I'm not gonna lie, he looks like something that was drawn in the Boondocks show, in the original.
Yeah, that's kind of weird that in season 3 of the original show. Now I don't want to sound offensive,
Go ahead.
but fuck it, we're already offensive.
Just don't say the N-word.
In the original show, the way they were drawn did kind of look like they were boondocks. Like in the prison episode.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like super.
Like, even though they were supposed to be Asian, a lot of them looked kind of black.
It wasn't like super ghetto-ish. It was just like it matched a certain style. Like it wasn't the super detailed. What the hell kind of, what I call it is ghetto syndrome drawing, the ghetto drawl. That's totally not gonna offend people. And it's like a weird art style in my opinion. It's a good art style. In fact, sometimes I think the character from the Boondocks, Huey, kind of looks like he could fit in Avatar in a way. Because you see in the show, like the kid has the wide eye. Yeah, I feel like the more I think about it, their kind of art style is sort of similar. Kind of.
A little bit.
Obviously, the Boondocks has a bit more realism. But hey.
Yeah, considering it's supposed to be about real life.
Yeah, I just realized I did not plug in the computer. It should be fine now. We got plenty of battery.
All right.
So yeah.
we should probably move on to Aang
Oh, all right. Yeah.
because he's the main character.
No, he's not. It's Iceberg.
All right.
He would. I mean, technically, Sokka and I almost said Katara are the main characters because they were the first people on the screen. Actually, no, technically not. The intro showing the 4 nations were technically the main characters. They were there every episode because it was in the intro.
It's kind of funny that you were like Katana, then Katara, I mean.
Yeah.
And because both of those are swords.
Right.
There's a katana and there's a katara. They're
It's,
both a type of sword.
the worst part is I feel like I'm still getting the name fucked up anyway. Anyway, yeah.
But anyways,
Aang.
I think Aang looks alright.
He looks too young to me, in my opinion. I think it fits, but I'm gonna cringe when I hear his voice. Because it's like, look, he's an amazing actor. Just imagine he does like a superhero landing, like in the trailer. I don't know if he did. He like uses his air bending and then all you hear is, "I'm Caillou." I just see Caillou, Asian Caillou, from Detroit. Asian Caillou from Detroit. I don't know why from Detroit.
Detroit is the Air Nation.
I mean, he's wearing orange. Those are gang colors, man. You gotta fucking from the air.
Well, it is called the Yang Gang.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Why do I imagine there's like 4 Angs, one could, I'm gonna
4 Angs, 1 katana.
Katara. Just
Oh, that's another problem.
oh, is that a thing?
Well, in the original,
Oh, my
because think of this. In the original, there was a thing between Aang and Katara.
right.
In this one, that's going to be a little more difficult.
I mean,
For a few reasons. One, it's live action. So even if it wasn't too weird, like, of an age difference, it would still be weird.
I don't know. Yeah,
And
sorry.
secondly, there's more of an age difference because I think the kid originally was 11 when he was doing the production
Right.
of this. And she's 14, not to mention she's also much taller than him.
I don't know why. Now this is gonna be fucked up in my opinion. It's gonna be like Katara's actor is just like he's like 11. I'm like 14. It feels kind of wrong. The director just froze on sunglasses. Showtime. Showtime.
Just like, yeah, we'll figure it out later.
We'll put some the animator will fix it. But it's like they know my
The
age.
CGI will fix it.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll put a beard on him, but I'm still kissing him. It's just like we don't care.
It's like they have a stunt actor for like
It's like you know how like in the ending show they was like it's like they show them kissing from the side. It's like in the show they only show Katana's back head while
You mean Katara?
Fuck it. Sorry. Either way, I meant to say Aang's back head anyway. They show Aang's head, and from the back while Katara's kissing him, and it's just like I don't know why. I just imagine it's just like it's Aang at first. As soon as the camera turns on, it's like, "Hi, I'm Bob." So Bob is going to be kissing Katara.
Oh, you know what they might do in this?
Yeah. I don't know.
Now this is gonna piss off some people. Well, actually, before I say this, I
Also-
don't think they'll be able to do it.
Also, before you do say it, I just imagine you're just like, hold on, I got a solution. We'll just do some animation, and obviously that doesn't fix the problem. But I just imagine as soon as the scene comes, Aang just grows like a 5 o'clock shadow out of nowhere, just like it's just like there, he's a man now. He can do it. They just Photoshop a fucking 5 o'clock shadow on him. He's all right. You can go ahead now. It's just like I'm a man now.
But I was gonna say maybe this new version is gonna try and do the Zuko Katara ship,
Oh
like
yeah.
the Zutara thing. But then I remembered
Why don't they call
that-
it? Why don't they call it Karto?
I don't know, but
Karo. Yeah.
but I remembered that there's still an age difference even in this version.
True.
Because in the original, Zuko, I think, was 16, and Katara was 14. In this version, he's going to be, like, 19, and she's still going to be 14.
So the question
it's not
is,
going to really work.
which one's worse?
Oh, no!
I mean, if I'm being honest, I still think the Zuko one's still worse. Like, it's like a Zuko, because that's technically above. Like, that's still adult. I think preteen. That's gonna get me canceled. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say I think preteens and teenagers could be together. Like at least like it's like a 4-year difference, right? Now that's debatable.
Should we even talk about this?
I
I think the only relationships that are gonna work in this new version are literally Sokka and Suki, obviously, and the Zuko and Mei relationship.
So there's not going to be any Uncle Zucro?
No.
Uncle Zucro, come
I mean,
on.
of course, there's going to be the Yue thing where she becomes the moon,
Right.
but
So no Zuko, no Iroh,
no.
no. Come on, it's gonna be so hot. They're gonna be naked, bathing in like ginseng tea, just like oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's going to be that scene where Zuko sees Iroh naked in the bathtub.
Like oh yeah.
Ah.
Fucking Iroh comes on Zuko. It's just like, oh, it's hot leaf juice. How could a member of my own family say something like turns into a relationship argument? How could a member of my own family say such horrible things? Ugh. Man, I gotta stop focusing on Zuko. So what do you
But
think?
anyway, Zuko.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I was gonna... Now, hold on.
Zuko looks pretty good.
Yeah. He fits. I was gonna try to avoid
A lot of people were kind of complaining about the scar on his face in the picture that was shown because it looked kind of small. But in the trailer, it actually looks more accurate to the original show.
I think it was just a helmet.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And plus, I don't know why when I saw the picture from the the teaser, it more looked like he was getting ready to fight in a samurai fight than anything else. Like, I'm not
like Shredder.
I wasn't gonna say it. Yes.
Uncle Iroh's Master Splinter.
Isn't technically, Aang, Sokka, Katara, and oh wait, there was no Toph.
Well, she's not in season 1.
Right. I mean I got that, but you think they could have slipped in something like. I know it's it's obviously still season 1 and all that, but I still wonder how they're gonna do that for 2. Because is she really gonna just have her feet out?
I mean, they don't have to do that the whole time. They could kind of edit it to they can they can do shit to make it look like her feet are out.
This sounds wrong. And plus, don't you feel like the community is gonna be a bit the the people out there, the really big fans of the shows might get a little excited seeing Toph in real life or Katara in real life.
Are we really having this conversation?
I mean, a little. I feel like it's the show is great. Obviously, the show might probably be. Actually, no, the show's gonna suck. But okay, it'll probably be good. But I feel like people might take this as a realistic how do I put this? I feel like the show's gonna be good in a way where it might actually ruin the real life actresses and actors after they make it. Kind of like Wednesday in a way, I guess. People become too obsessive with them.
Look, let's not think about Toph until season 2
All right.
comes out, okay?
I mean...
So, Zuko and Iroh.
Yes. What if it's during when we were making it, Iroh's actor's like, I don't actually like drinking tea, and it's just like, why the fuck do we have this guy?
Imagine in the show he just drinks coffee.
Yeah, or water.
That's a real sin.
What is this, hot leaf water?
Well, what if it's the opposite in the show? Instead of saying, instead of Zuko saying, it's just hot leaf juice, he just says it's just tea.
So
I don't know.
I swear, they're gonna make Iroh a fucking tea phobe. God damn it. But
Zuko and Iroh look all right in the show so far.
How the fuck are we extending this? But yeah, it looks pretty good. In all honesty,
from some scenes, Iroh looks a little weird, but
look, not everything can be perfect, so I'm gonna let it slide. But I'm pretty sure the show will be badly good or goodly bad. I'm still gonna see some parts I probably don't like about it, but I honestly still can't wait for it to actually come out, because that's gonna be fucking fun. And then we'll probably do like a review of season 1. More of him than me because I actually have a life. But yeah. Is there anything else to talk about the trailers?
There are 2 other characters in the trailer.
Did we talk about Suki?
Oh yeah, we need to talk about 3 more
Okay.
characters in
All right.
the trailer.
I also wasn't.
Now Suki. Suki looks damn fine.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, she has a boyfriend though.
Yeah,
Wasn't
herself.
it the dude from Stranger Things? That don't matter.
Oh yeah, wait.
I don't know if that was.
No, that's Azula's actress.
Oh yeah, right, Azula.
We'll get to Azula because she did show up in the trailer.
Right. I mean,
But let's just talk about Suki right now.
Azula, call me. Don't actually.
Suki looks alright. Out of all of them, she looks the most like cosplay with the makeup.
Right. But
there was a scene in the trailer where she had her makeup off, which was different from the original show in season 1.
Right, but wasn't it like shot in the dark?
Yeah.
Maybe it was on, and also, would she look good without the makeup? I mean, sorry, women, that's just a thing, but would she still look like Suki without the makeup on?
Well, like you said, not everything has to be perfect.
I know. I just feel like it's gonna be like we see who's a part of the show, and we're like, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, oh, that's Suki.
Now there is one little nitpicky thing about there being a scene of her without makeup in season 1.
Yeah.
Which is that if you remember in the original show,
right,
they don't see her without makeup until season 2, and that's kind of like a surprise thing. Like,
yeah.
Sokka's like, "Oh, wait, you're Suki?"
Wait.
Where she's like, "What? You don't remember me?"
What? Wait, I thought it was the other way around, where Sokka still had his uniform on, and it's just like, hey, do you recognize me? It's like, do I know you? And then she's like, maybe this will remind you, and he like kisses her or something, and he gets slapped. Also, this just gave me one more amazing thought. So you remember the show? Prince Charming is gonna wear some beautiful makeup.
Yeah, we saw that in the trailer.
No, I mean, yes, true, but
like in the back.
He's also gonna be dancing.
Right, that's gonna look.
And he's gonna get beat up by them, the girls, which is gonna even look better because, no offense, even though I bet he's a nice person, the show looks great, he does look like a Prince Charles douchebag a bit. And I like seeing people like that get beat up by girls. Once again, he's probably a good guy, but he does have that douchey look.
All the Gen Z college girls are gonna watch this and enjoy the hell out of that scene.
Yeah. You know what? Since I've been shooting on Sokka, not literally like that, I gotta defend him a bit. Besides the race thing, I'm gay for Sokka. He's amazing. I like. So no more insults.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would totally let him fuck me. Long dick is long gone. It's long gone in my. That's not the only sword he can use.
Oh, we didn't see his boomerang.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think they showed his boomerang in.
That's what he calls his finger. When he fingers the boomerang. Just stuck it in.
No, wait. I just realized something.
Yeah.
Aang is a boomerang.
Oh my god.
Just think of how old he is.
Boomerang.
He's technically a boomer in this universe
Wouldn't-
because he's so old.
Wouldn't he be a boomerang though?
And he's Aang. He's a boomerang.
But wouldn't he be a boomerang?
Only in the Shyamalan version. Because he's 112 years old.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
Anyways, where were we? Suki.
Call me.
She looks alright.
She looks great.
Let's just move on to
That's it.
the Fire Lord.
Ozai, before we do, I will say one thing about a few more things about Suki actually. Besides makeup and all of that, I'm more curious about how her fighting style is going to be like in the show, because we're talking about the designs and all that, but we never mentioned the fighting styles of them, like fan combat, etc. It might be hot. Obviously, that's not the point, but I don't know. Also, the other thing I'm also gonna wonder about, and I know we already had the M Night Shyamalan version, is how are they gonna do the water bending and all the fire? Like the fire effects is probably easy, but like earth effects, air effects. Because how the fuck do you show air without gusts of dust in it?
Well, we still haven't seen the water bending effects. The only thing we've seen of the water bending is a little bit of in the picture of Katara, the first one.
Right.
So, but we haven't seen any footage of the water bending so far.
Because I want to see how the hell they're gonna pull off the fish scene on episode 1.
Yeah.
All right, now we can move on to Daddy Ozai.
Oh, and about the airbending, there was a scene of airbending in the trailer.
I know, but I don't think air. I just think dust man. Dust boy.
Air guy.
Air guy.
Airheads.
Fucking.
But anyways, Daddy Ozai.
Swiffer jet. Okay, yeah.
He looks perfect. Basically.
Yeah. It's actually, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot what he looks like, but I remember.
God damn those cheekbones.
Doesn't he look a little bit like old Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat? A little bit?
He looks like anyone from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that. He looks like... Why doesn't Aang look like a 90-year-old buff monk?
He looks like an Asian warlord from any type of Asian game or mythology.
Basically, any Chinese master.
Yeah.
But yeah, he looks good. I wonder if he's gonna be more like I said, obviously in the show, is he gonna be like ruthless?
Oh, and here's an interesting thing about the actor that's playing Ozai in this version.
Yeah.
He was actually a voice actor in the original show for an Earthbender.
I actually remember that, actually.
One of the Earthbender generals.
Now I'm thinking about the boulder. But yeah, I remember. So
it's going to be kind of weird hearing his voice.
Well, he changed sides real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But moving on to the Princess of Evil.
Of course.
Princess Azula. Do you remember seeing the quick clip of her in the trailer?
Yes. Actually, no.
She was fire.
Didn't we have a complaint about Azula before?
Well, they recently, before the trailer dropped, they showed a picture of her.
Oh, right, now I remember. She looked too nice. Or no, she was fat.
Just imagine she's listening to this.
I'm sorry. Look, call me at
in the quick clip in the trailer, she looked more slim, but
I think it was
maybe it's just the outfit.
Yeah, I was thinking it's probably just the outfit because that's like, I mean, look, I have nothing against fat people. I'm fat myself. Still, call me if you break up with Stranger Dude or something.
Stranger Dude.
I could show you my stranger. Look, I respect you. I'm lonely, man. Give me a break. Azula, more like Azula.
Momo, more like Mono.
Yeah, but so you say she looks slimmer in the trailer. That's good. Okay.
And it showed her. It showed her. It almost looked like she was wearing like a regular, like one of her regular kind of outfits.
Right.
When she's not fighting.
Right.
Like a red robe or something like that.
It
just showed a picture and a short clip of her face.
There's one more thing that still troubled me about Azula. Her actress sounded so good, but since you can't actually, they has to be their own voice when they act. I just I hope she can pull off the evil voice. Because like, you know, because I can't imagine it's just like, it is I, Azula, like, you know, like, but she sounds super cute. It's like I should be in danger, but I'm just aroused by cuteness. How does
Okay,
that?
now you calm down.
Okay, not aroused. Like, I'm overwhelmed by cuteness. Why the fuck am I saying the things I do? I'm a fucking Viking. But yeah, she looks
Anyway, she looks hot, but
she looks good for the role. She looks pretty good now for the role. These people are not listening to this episode. If one of them so happen comes across this, I'm truly sorry, Saki. You're my boy. You're my top G. Teach me some of them that Shang Wu karate shit or something. And yeah, let's go grab some.
all right, shut up now.
Let's grab some coffee.
But the thing, or some ginseng.
Yes, or some ginseng.
But the thing about Azula showing up in this version,
Yeah.
she doesn't show up in season 1 in the original, except for one really quick flashback.
Right. But-
So in this version, they might show her more off, like away from the action,
Right.
where she's just in the palace,
I mean, obviously.
impressing her daddy.
Oh. I mean, obviously they got to show that anyway. But I think we covered the trailer pretty good. You know, it's been like at least an hour of us talking.
Yeah, I guess there's not really much else to talk about.
We literally extended this for a whole fucking hour. People could like speed run the trailer like in less than a minute, but it's a podcast. What do you expect? We had to get into details.
So, anyways, that's basically our thoughts on the trailer. We thought the trailer was all right. It definitely looks better than the M Night Shyamalan.
I disagree, but okay.
Bullshit.
It's pretty. The M Night Shyamalan wasn't that bad. It
Yes,
just
it
wasn't. It's like a comic book series. Not every one of them has to be in the same universe. Don't hit my microphone. But like I said, I'm really hoping the way how the trailer looks is how the show looks. I get if they want to make a few changes here and there, but please don't make it like fucking liberalish. Like,
Alright, we're gonna have to end it.
you know what I mean? Like the equality thing is fine, but don't make it like, oh yes, women's power or something. You get what I'm saying? But
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
So,
we got
any last things you want to say before we end this?
I guess the last thing I want to say is even though I did talk a bit of shit about it, I still can't wait for it to come out February, even though February is one of my most hated months. So that might cheer me up.
Yeah, and even though I had a few nitpicks about certain things,
Yeah.
Momo being one of them.
Momo isn't that bad.
But I guess we'll just end it here. So,
all right.
as always, for everyone who's listening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yep. All right. See everyone. Have a salty day.
See you next time.
Yep. Bye, everyone.